Hi everyone, my name's Alison and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And stick around for the end, I'm going to have a few announcements. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Taurus. All right, let's see. What does the universe want to tell Taurus today? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Fool card. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so if you've been watching me for a while, you know what this means. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. For me and this deck, it's not just the King of Pentacles, that's the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all four aces. This is like you winning the lottery. You hit the jackpot. That is in your guidance and advice from Spirit. Let's get the other two cards. Your opportunity, the Ace of Swords. For your challenge, the Hierophant. You've now shown up in your own reading in a position of strength and power. Wow. I can already tell you, I'm going to turn my fan on. I can already tell you this is going to be good. I can already feel the energy coming out. The cards that have shown up for you today, Taurus. Wow. All right, let's look around the room. Again, you have that Ace of Swords. For the Major Arcana, we've got two. We've got the Hierophant, yourself, and then we have the Fool. Okay, then we have got Pentacles, Cups, and that's it. We do have the Sword. We're missing Wands. We do have the Sword, but it's only the Ace, which is not bad, right? And really, if you think about it, because he's all four aces, and this is the Ace of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords twice. Okay, so we'll get into that as we're going through it. So let's go ahead and look at your overall energy first. We're going to start with your recent past. We're looking at the Knight of Pentacles. This is you being in your earthy, grounded, stable, secure, practical. You're enjoying, I feel like you're enjoying where you're at in your life right now, your friends, your family, maybe your job, but you're really enjoying the environment that you have around you. You're taking your time. You're just enjoying it. I think you're even grounding yourself right now. She's taking time to enjoy the ride, so to speak. She's enjoying plodding around, looking around, finding a crystal, smelling a rose. This is just you having that time of being on this slow and steady type mission, right? Slow. I just feel like this is you maybe taking a breather and enjoying life right now. Maybe it's getting ready to speed up. Maybe you just retired. Whatever it is, you're just enjoying the moment. And that is your recent past. Your present energy is the Queen of Cups. This is you really getting in touch with the things that you love in your life. Friends, family, pets. This could be location. Maybe you're going to go on vacation. Maybe it's you're loving your finances. You've invested right. Maybe you're working on your health, because right now, if you look at the astrology, it's an excellent time for you to do parasite cleanses and anything else that's you taking care of yourself. This card is about self-love and self-care. This is you going within, following your heart, being very loving and opening to other people. Not to be taken advantage of, because I have to say, sometimes people see, this type of open-heartedness and love as weakness, when in fact it's not. So while you're beautiful, loving, and open, and you're sharing your inner beauty with other people, it's not a moment to be weak and let anyone take advantage of you or hurt you. If they choose to do that, then you know where they stand and you know who you want to associate with, because you have such a beautiful energy that's coming in. This is you really, I feel, going below the surface of things. You're really able to look at your emotions right now and look at your relationships with other people around you and the environment around you. It's a beautiful energy, but you are definitely giving yourself self-love, self-care. This is one of those energies where you're saying, I am worthy and deserving of love. I am worthy and deserving to surround myself with people that matter and that love me, they respect me, and I respect them. It's like, I feel like, you know, you're really choosing now very carefully who you want to associate with and why. You're starting to see the clarity of why you're choosing those people. What is it that resonates? Maybe you can't quite articulate it, but you can feel it. There's something coming in because she is all about her emotions, her intuition. This is love. This is your connection to source. I think things are really lining up for you right now, and it has to do with your feelings and clarity and your relationships in the 3D. All right, that's your present energy, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Then we have your near future. This is the 9 of Cups. Okay, more cup energy. This is you really figuring out what it is that you want that is satisfying in your life and making it happen. The manifestation cards are 3, 6, and 9. This is the 9. So you already know what you want, but you're bringing it in. You're bringing it into the 3D. You're bringing it into the material world. This is you making that wish, throwing it in the wishing well with that coin. See all the magic that's associated with it? You're making that wish. You're putting your intention out into the universe, what you truly and deeply want in your heart of hearts. And the universe is going to respond. Make sure you put the detail out there. Make it open-ended, because you don't know what the universe is going to present to you. You know what you want, but don't make it so that it's so narrow. Make it so that it's open and expansive, and watch what the universe presents to you. That is your near future. Wow. Let's go ahead and get those clarifiers. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Star card. We have the King of Cups now clarifying the Queen of Cups. I love this for you. We have the High Priestess and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so when we are looking at your recent past with this Knight of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. This is you getting grounded. This card is literally about you bringing balance and harmony, being grounded, stable, and secure in your life. It's a balancing act. Maybe it's work and school. Maybe it's family and work. Maybe it's retirement and grandkids. Whatever your responsibilities are, this is you balancing everything that's coming your way. But this card is also about having a good time, right? He's a juggler. He's also having a good time as he's doing it. So this is not you being totally overwhelmed and being underwater in anything. This is you enjoying the balance, being able to make it work for you. And if it's not right now, then that is saying it's a matter of you looking at things that are going on, because we also have the 10 of Swords. These are things that are coming to an end. They can be coming to an end naturally, these cycles of things, or you're putting an ending to it, or maybe somebody else is taking that time to put an end to something that happens to work for your benefit. This is known as a blessing in disguise. This is really talking about these, it could even be some painful completions coming to an end. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this could literally be relationships that have verbally come to an end. This could be contracts that have come to an end. This could be a lot of different things that have finally run that cycle. And that is in your recent past. And that's allowing you in your present energy to really tap in and follow your heart in a lot of different areas, whether it's relationships, career, your health, your finances, housing, location. It doesn't matter. It's everything in the 3D. And that's being clarified by the King of Cups and the Star. So we've got the Queen and King here. You are really tapped into following your heart and doing something that you love. You're exploring your emotions on an incredibly deep level with both of these cards here. You're figuring out intuitively what it is that you want in your life on a grand scale. I feel that you're really having this time to reevaluate what's been going on and what direction you want to go in. I feel like there's some type of wake-up call where you're not wasting time. You're cutting things out that are not serving you, because you really have this type of clarity right now, which is allowing you to really step into this part of your life, this stage in your life that's incredibly empowering. And it all comes down to you following your heart, what it is that you want. And for some of you, it might even be you deepening your connection to source. Because when you're in this cup type energy, it's water. You're in that flow. Mind, body, soul, going up to source. This is you really standing in who you are at a very deep level. Maybe it's a soul purpose that you're stepping into, your soul path that you're discovering, and that you're not letting people create blockages along the way, right? With the star card, this is hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This is you having a lot of hope coming in, and I feel like you're renewing yourself. I think that like a lot of these endings that have taken place for you are allowing you to really step into your position of power, and I think that's beautiful for you. Sorry about that, guys, I was interrupted. So this is really bringing you a lot of healing, and this to me is talking about it being on such a deep level that it's transformational. It's one of those things where you're not looking back. You've got your North Star here that's guiding you. You're tapped into something on a universal level. You've got this bird's eye view, and that's allowing you to really see the big picture going forward, but you're not forgetting your past. You know where you came from. You know all the different transformations that you've gone through in the previous chapters of your life. And you're taking that knowledge and that wisdom with you as you're moving forward. And maybe you didn't learn some lessons, and maybe you're destined to repeat them until you do learn them, but you're seeing the big picture. And that's allowing you to go into the next chapter at a very elevated level. And it's bringing you this hope, faith, healing, and renewal. A lot of beautiful things are coming in for you. And this is your energy, by the way. I just want to remind you about that. Now let's go ahead and look at your near future. We've got this 9 of Cups, that wishing card, and that is what it is that's going to be emotionally satisfying for you. And it's being clarified by the High Priestess and the 4 of Pentacles. This is you getting tapped into your intuition. This is you being open to receive. You're very receptive right now to what the universe is providing, what the universe is offering you. And like I said, when you're manifesting something in, when you're trying to attract what it is that you want, to remain open. This is you having that, I said that before this card was even pulled. This is you remaining open, and so your wish is open. That way the universe can provide you what it is that you need. If you have a very narrow focus and a narrow point of view as far as what it is that you want to create for yourself, then it's going to maybe bring you something smaller. You're not going to get that emotional satisfaction that you're looking for. For example, I think everybody can relate to this. Let's say you want to buy a home. And I'm just using this as an example. Let's say you want 15 acres on that home, okay? And you put that out to the universe. I want 15 acres, period. No more, no less. I just want 15 acres. How hard is that kind of mentality, right? No, you want to say, I want 15 plus acres. Because what if it's 15.25 that is your dream home, what it is that you're looking for, your dream property? You don't want to put restrictions on the universe. You want to keep it open. And I feel like that is something that you are doing with this card. You're tapped into your intuition and you are keeping it open. You're just allowing divine timing. You're allowing the universe to do what it needs to do. Things are lining up for you. This is the 2 in the major arcana. This is the High Priestess. The 3 is the Empress. And guess what? She's right behind the High Priestess. That is you going towards your idealized life. Keep that in mind. You're going through the High Priestess to get to the Empress. It's right there. It's the next stage as you're walking this path. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is you having this grounded stability. You're having a strong foundation in your life right now. And this is you, Taurus, grounding yourself in the earth. You are very stable and structured right now. I feel that you're holding on to a lot of the good things that you have in your life. This card can be negative, a stubborn, stuck energy, but I feel right now this is actually a positive twist that's coming in for you. This is allowing you to have a strong foundation with friends, family, working on your finances, your health. This is allowing you to really step into this idealized life that you're striving for with that Nine of Cups. All right, so if this sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading, Taurus. All right, let's go ahead and get into the guidance and advice from Spirit. We've got the Fool card, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all four aces. This is you in the guidance and advice from Spirit taking that leap of faith, just going for it. If there's something that you want, this is you not holding back. And we know, Taurus, sometimes you can be a little slow to move, a little, you know, because you're grounded, you're earth, right? So you can be a little slow to move, but this is you now taking that step forward. This is you moving. This is you taking that first step, going into the next chapter of your life. This is the Zero. It's the very first card in the Major Arcana. A new door has opened. And I want to say, this card is right above it. These are these painful completions coming to an end. That door closes, another door opens. And that's what's coming in for you. It's the next chapter of your life. Be open. Be aware of that. The other card that's here is the Seven of Pentacles. You have so many choices. They're all behind these doors. So many choices in this material world, in this life. Choose carefully. And that's what you're doing. You're making that wish with that Nine of Cups. Now choose carefully, because whatever door you choose, the other doors close. And then you pursue that, right? Will these other doors come back? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's new doors, right? Because we're constantly evolving as people. So you have a lot of choices coming in for yourself. And then we have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces. This is you living your idealized life in the 3D, which is the material world. This is friends, family, pets. This is housing. This is travel, career, retirement, for your finances. This is you having all of the resources, knowing how to use them. And for me, because the Hermit is here, that's you having that intelligence to hold on to what is important to you in your life. Right? Not letting somebody take advantage of you, not being frivolous with finances or your health. This is you really tapped into who you are as a person, and you're grounding that. You've worked really hard to get to this position. You know your worth and value. I love this for you. You're grounded, you're stable, you're practical, and you have arrived. It's that kind of energy where you're feeling really good. You're striving towards your idealized life, which is a theme here in these cards for you. It's a beautiful energy. And then we have all four aces. So we have the Ace of Cups, or so let's start with the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, which is here twice, because remember, that's also in your opportunity. So we have the Ace of Swords twice, really. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So that Ace of Swords is all about you having this beautiful clarity in your life right now. You're able to stand in your truth. You're able to see truth. And maybe for some of you, it's the first time you're able to see it in a specific area of your life. Maybe a relationship has been kind of cloudy and you couldn't figure a few things out. And then suddenly you have this epiphany, this aha moment, and now you can see something. And that helps you make a smart, educated decision about things moving forward. And that, again, can be in any area of your life. So it's you having that clarity. Then we have the Ace of Cups. And again, that's you being in the flow. You have the King and Queen in your present energy. That Ace of Cups is presenting you with an opportunity for love, to do something that you love, whether it's a relationship, maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's you pursuing some type of artistic expression, right? Whatever it is for you, it's a new beginning in love. Maybe it's a new beginning in you getting in touch with your intuition and trusting it. That is like a muscle you want to practice. You want to get used to that, trusting your intuition. And then it's going to save you, right? We're tapped into that. So really work on that if that's something that's coming in for you. But that Ace of Cups is about you being in the flow. It's that mind, body, soul going up to source. It's about you having the glass full. Not just half full, but full. And when it gets empty, you dip it down in that water and you refill it. And that is a nice inner peace that is coming in for you. Then we have the Ace of Wands. And that ace is all about a passionate spark, a new beginning, a creative, enthusiastic spark. It's taking action. It's out with the old, in with the new, and that is also coming in for you. So maybe you have a new endeavor coming in. Maybe it's a new person. Maybe you met someone and now you have a new friend. You know, maybe it's in career. You know, maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you're retiring. Maybe it's something at school, right? There's a lot of different areas, and it can be multiple things. It's not limited to just one. That would be the Ace of Wands for you. And then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that Ace of Pentacles is literally a golden opportunity that's presenting to you, and it's allowing you to create something very special in the 3D. So all the seeds that you've been planting in different areas of your life, whatever it is that you want to come into fruition, you're manifesting it in, well, that is in the 3D with that golden opportunity. They start to come to fruition. It's up to you to use your discernment to see what is right for you. Follow your heart, and that will help guide you. But it's not you leaving your mind behind. When I say follow your heart, do something that is in alignment with you, but always check with your head. Make sure that it is rational, that it is logic, and that it is appropriate for you. We need to use our critical thinking skills, and that is something that comes in with that Ace of Swords, and it's here twice. So definitely utilize that. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Emperor, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So when we're looking at this Fool, this next chapter in your life, taking that leap of faith, it's being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Emperor. Well, this is you being really curious, you know, about this next chapter. What's going on? You're just going to take that leap of faith, but you know, you still want more information. You still want to know. While you're taking that leap of faith, you're still looking around and you're trying to gain information. It's exciting, it's new, it's intellectually stimulating. You have a lot of questions. You want clues and answers to what's coming in, right? You're using your head. It's beautiful. And then we have the Emperor energy. It's you being a boss. You taking charge of your life. Part of that taking charge is taking that leap of faith, knowing when to move forward in a direction that is right for you. Even if you don't know what the outcome is going to be, you are willing to go forward and take that next step to find out what's happening. And you're totally in charge of your life. If it's working out, fantastic. If it's not, great. Try something different, but at least you tried. You put yourself out there in something that you felt really strongly for. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. These are all these choices that are coming in for you. And it's being clarified by the Three of Cups and the Chariot. This is you celebrating in the company of other people, celebrating life itself, going at it with gusto. This is you enjoying just maybe even the simple things in life, and that these are the things that memories are made of. This is a beautiful energy that's coming through for you. And also the card of friendship. Maybe you've had some new people. Maybe you're able to, you know, reconnect with people that you haven't seen for a while. And it's beautiful energy, and it's very uplifting for everyone because it's with the Chariot. This is that victory and success coming in. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome, and he's not looking back. He's not looking behind him. He's looking forward, and he's trusting his intuition as he's going forward, which is a theme here. Your intuition with the High Priestess, manifesting, following your heart. And now we've got the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is really talking about you having that success when you're following your heart and trusting your intuition. That is huge for you. And so is the vibration. The vibration is very high in this reading. So that tells me that, you know, you're really in an excellent position right now. Then we have this King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces, being clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This is the builder in the tarot. This is you rushing in to create something for yourself. I think when you're taking that step with that Fool, this is a matter of you, when you see something, to really go for it. To not sit by and ponder it for too long, because it might pass you by. When you see something that's in alignment for you, it's for you to seize the moment. To really go for what it is that you believe in, and following your heart and your intuition, and now you take action and make it happen. You don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be in this position of lack. You don't want to miss that opportunity. This is the energy that's coming in. And so you won't, if you're using your intellect and you have your discernment, you're using your clarity, your critical thinking skills, and your heart, right? It's that mind, body, soul connection to then go ahead and see what is right for you and to pursue it. You know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you've pursued it and it's something that you feel the urge to do. You don't want to be left out in the cold and you don't want to miss these opportunities. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Ace of Swords. You have an opportunity for clarity, an opportunity for you to stand in your truth, an opportunity for you to see in a very focused way what is coming in for you and what direction you want to go in, because you're definitely taking action. And this arrow is very directed. It's going to be thrown. It is about taking action at a direction. It's seeing clarity in a direction. It's having these epiphanies in a direction, and it can be more than one. So that is an opportunity that's coming in for you. And we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is you. Interesting. The challenge is the Hierophant. Now, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's very rewarding. So the challenge is you. The challenge is that you are very grounded. You're not moving. You're a tree. Your roots are running deep. You're fixed is what I'm getting, is that you're fixated into something. And this whole reading is about you moving and changing. So I think in some cases, you're going to have to overcome that aspect of self, to move a little bit, to mix things up, to not be locked in and dig your heels in the ground on some issue. So let's get some clarifiers. We have the Magician, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so looking at your opportunity, which is this Ace of Swords, it's being clarified by the Magician and the Page of Cups. Now you have the King, the Queen, the Page. We don't have the Knight of Cups, but you have a lot of cup energy in addition to the other cards that are here. He is presenting you with an opportunity to be creative and enthusiastic, to follow your heart. It's taking that first step. So it's you getting clarity on something and being able to follow your heart on something and then manifest it in. Here he is, the Master Manifester, taking that active role, that active participation in making something happen. He's got all the tools in the tool belt. He's got the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. Now this is the Ace of Swords, and you've got the sword there, but this is you. What are the tools in your tool belt? This is you being able to master different areas of your life, but what do you have? What are the skill sets that you can use that transfer over into you getting clarity into different aspects of your life? Maybe you want to start your own business. You have different skill sets, and they all combined to mesh and create these different hats that you're going to wear as an entrepreneur. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's in relationships. Maybe you're raising your vibration. Maybe there's some people that you're pulling away from, and this is you manifesting in new people, new things. Maybe you're moving, and then, you know, maybe it's the food is changing, the people are changing, the house is changing. Everything is changing as you do a dramatic move somewhere. I think all moves can kind of be dramatic unless you're moving like down the street or something, you know, but even then, it's still a new neighborhood, new neighbors, new people, new routines. There's a lot of different things that come in, but this is you being the master of your life. And you're able to create for yourself right now. That tells me you have a lot of clarity and you have a lot of intention that's coming in. What is your intention? What do you want to do? And this is you making it happen. That's an opportunity for you. You have an opportunity for movement and for beautiful things to come in, following your inner beauty and your heart and being able to self-actualize. Now we're going to look at your challenge, which is you. The challenge is the Hierophant, and that is being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man. So this is about you getting I think getting some boundaries, getting some distance from other people, places, things, maybe even other ideas. This is you really setting up a boundary so that you can pursue what is right for you. In this card, he's defending his position. And it's usually from people that have a misunderstanding, that don't understand what it is that you want to do. And maybe they just can't see it clearly, or maybe they're unsupportive, or maybe they just don't have the best interest out for you. Maybe they don't have the intellectual ability to see what you see, right? There's a lot of different reasons for that. But this is about you defending your position with what it is that you want. Now, again, it's in the challenge position. I think you have a challenge overcoming yourself. You're in your own way. I think you're stuck in with those roots going in the ground, and you're not being flexible the way you need to right now. Defend your position, but you do need to be a little flexible. This is allowing you, with the Hanged Man energy, to take a time out and look at things differently, to gain a different perspective for enlightenment. That will help you see what little tweaks you can make to move, right? Not to dig your heels in the sand. It's okay, you're who you are, but you want to make a little bit of a movement. I feel big movements are coming in, but if you're having a hard time with that, with what the energy is showing, little by little, it will get done. Little by little, you will start to make those moves, and you'll see those changes come in. You don't have to make big moves all the time. You can do little by little, right? Because that is the very first card that I pulled. Slow and steady wins the race. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the ride. It should not be miserable. It should not be something that makes you uncomfortable. This is about you enjoying these changes that are coming in, embracing the changes, right? But I do feel that for some of you, you're stuck in. All right. That is your challenge. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel in the fall. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia. It was phenomenal. Thank you, Tasmania, and everybody else, Byron Bay. I am getting ready to go to Canada on the eastern side, especially Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. I can't wait, and I've never been there. I'm really excited. I'm in Florida, so I'm going to stay on the east side of Canada this time. Next time I'll be on the west coast. And then my second trip, I'm going to Scotland and Scandinavia. Super excited. And I will be doing personal readings for clients in both places. I have not put that schedule out yet, but it is coming. So look for that if you'd like to book a personal reading. I'm only going to do one a day, if that, because I'm there to see the country, but I do meet people in person when I'm there, and it's a blast. All right, so what else to tell you? So I have a membership now on my channel. If you haven't seen it and you'd like to join to be part of this awesome community, please consider joining. And it also supports the channel. And for all the members that are out there right now, I put out a poll for your membership video, the next one I'm going to do. So go and look at the poll. It's in a post. It goes to members only, and then you choose what topic we're going to do for the next video, which is coming up now. So please make sure you vote. Otherwise, I'm just going to take the votes as they're coming in now. We've had, I don't know, we've had quite a few people vote, but we need more. So if you're watching, go ahead and vote now so that we can get the video done. All right. Then what else? I go live 3 days a week. Let me turn my fan back on. We go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Thursday in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, it's back in the evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. If it's live, you can also include a super chat. Just note, super chat's a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. It's that simple. A lot of people submit their questions in advance because we're in different time zones. So if that's something you want to do, by all means, go ahead and do it. It is a lot of fun. If you can watch live, show up in the chat. I've got awesome moderators. And like I said, we really have an awesome community. So we'll see it where I can watch on my end on YouTube that there's a couple thousand people that are showing up live, and then maybe a handful, I would say maybe 50 or 60 are in the chat. So if you can, show up in the chat. It is a lot of fun. What else to tell you? You can visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading with me, sign up for the missing person consultation if you or someone you know has a missing loved one. Also check out the Learning Center. I have my 5-week manifestation masterclass coming out. If that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. It starts August 5th. And I think, what is today? So today's the 22nd. So this is the cutoff for early bird pricing if you would like to go ahead and sign up. After that, it goes back to full price. So definitely consider signing up now if that's something you're interested in. Also, I have my online tarot masterclass coming out in August. I'm filming it now. Normally I teach it live in March and in October, but everyone's been requesting that I just go ahead and upload it so they can take it in their own time. We're in different countries, different schedules. So that is coming out also. Really looking forward to that. Then I have I do private lessons. So I do it for manifestation, raising your vibration, and for, what is it? Tarot, duh. Sorry. That's why I have to have my notes. I'm channeling, so that's just what happens. Also, check out Alison's picks. So that's where my affiliate links are. It is Skin Like Butter. It is Dr. Amir Karim's skincare. These are all products that I use and I swear by. And then also Omnilux Red Light Therapy Mask. So definitely check it out. I have another affiliate that's coming out soon. I'm waiting for the products first, and then we're good to go. So look for that. And then I also do the occasional interview. I'm going to start doing a few more. I'm just kind of waiting for the fall because everything is very intense right now. I'm in the process of teaching the current manifestation class. Anyways, too much information, but you know, there's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here today, and I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.